What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 gaslighting you through the power of the internet. So, in my last video, I talked about Booger2988. I talked about how he, in my opinion, lied about having cancer. He has now admitted that he has not been diagnosed with cancer. So, on not his last stream, but his second to last stream, he basically went on, this was post the controversy, and I'm going to play a clip here. Bear in mind, he is actively lying here.
Even the motherfucker's destiny, by the way, even this motherfucker has to admit I either have polycythemia or polycythemia vera. So if nothing else, I spent the last 2 years dealing with a deadly fucking disease. I've spent money on fucking treatments, on medications, on fucking doctor's visits, on for 2 fucking years. I'm not making this shit up. And when my doctor tells me it's probably cancer, I believe my fucking doctor.
So yeah, he is continuing to insist in that clip that he has cancer. Bear in mind, he definitely does not. He mentions Destiny. Destiny is the streamer that actually exposed this. Like, he confronted him on his stream. He laid out his case for why he doesn't think Boogie has cancer. And that is what actually caused the controversy and blew all of this up. So because of that, what does Boogie do? He decides to try to roast Destiny.
Destiny's a fucking lol cow. I've looked into that guy over the last couple of days. And whether it's him defending rapists in jail, whether it's him laughing at the murder of a fireman, whether it's him backing Israel.
To be clear, Boogie is knowingly lying about cancer, and he is lashing out and attacking the guy that called him out on it. He's a garbage person. Keep in mind, you don't have to like Destiny in order to acknowledge that Boogie is hardcore deflecting and lashing out when he is objectively in the wrong and lying about cancer. Now let's get to him actually admitting that he lied.
Chill out.
I don't want to, guys. I don't want to share my medical records. I don't want to fucking do this.
We got to just bring the temperature down a little bit.
No, if it costs me the fucking show, it costs me the fucking show. That's it. That's it. If it costs me the fucking show, it costs me the fucking show, and it'll end up costing me everything. And it's fine. It's fine. But
it's
I don't.
Because
I don't want to share.
Polycythemia vera is not on there.
Like I said, I still need to get the verifying test. I told you this.
So
right, we know this. We know that everybody knows this.
I have plenty of things that I can send him. I can send him results of blood tests showing my fucking red blood cell high. We can probably get him the fucking
so
code.
Vera's not on there. Vera's not on the portal.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
I can send you a bunch of stuff.
You said 4 days ago you were looking at it.
Yeah, 4 days ago you said you were looking at it. So
I told you,
it's
I spent the last. Like I told you, I spent the last 2 years getting treated for it. I've been told by my doctor for the last 2 years.
It's fine, Boogie. Just admit it's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this. I told you I have to do the verifying test.
All right.
I can send you blood
tests.
I can give you blood test results.
And you don't have polycythemia vera on the. You don't have it on the portal.
He doesn't have it on the portal.
And yeah, Boogie on stream was directly saying that he has the diagnosis, that he has been diagnosed with cancer, and that it directly says it on like his patient portal.
This is like fucking horrible.
It is what it is, and it's so funny because I'm looking at my portal right now.
Show us.
No, fuck you.
SDK right now just to prove.
Hold on.
She needs to
Let's
know
be
that.
real. 65,000 and a Disney
Can you
trip.
speak to the microphone and let them know
about to be
that you were in the
homeless.
room
She
when
lives
they
in that house
diagnosed
and
you
she's
when
about
they
to be
talked about
homeless.
polycythemia vera.
I suppose that's
You let them know that you've heard them say those words.
I can confirm that they said those words, that he had polycythemia.
They've offered me.
Then we also have his brother, who vouched for him, saying, "To those who are trolling my brother, Boogie2988, I can confirm that his diagnosis of polycythemia vera is absolutely true. He has suffered with this debilitating condition for at least 2 years. I stake my reputation as a health professional on this fact." Well, I don't want to get that guy fired, so I'm not necessarily going to go in on him, but I don't know why you would do something as stupid as that. He said that he saw it on his portal. He, like, convinced his, like, child girlfriend. By the way, I understand she's a legal adult. In my opinion, she is mentally a child. We don't need to get into that. And he got his health professional, whatever, brother to verify it. But it was all a lie. Listen, I understand that you might have loved ones and you might see them in this awkward situation. If you have a friend or family member that is lying about cancer, do not back them up. If you actually love that person, you would convince them to stop engaging in such foolishness. But yeah, I mean, this is just one of the grossest things that you could possibly do. Like, it's hard for me to even think of something that's more disgusting than lying about cancer. I mean, I guess actually, like, murdering somebody. I guess that would be worse, yeah. Anyways, once he gets caught in high definition 4K resolution lying in the, like, following stream, he issues, like, an official apology or whatever.
Yeah, I've done a lot of soul searching since the last episode. We've been making some changes here on the house, and I've been trying to think of different ways that I could show everybody how fucking sorry I am. Because this is not okay. Like I said last time, my dad died of lung cancer. My best friend, my childhood girlfriend, she died of breast cancer that turned into brain cancer. It's not something to jump the gun with, which is what I did, and it was a very stupid thing for me to do.
Now, this might seem a bit callous on my part, but I really don't care about apologies when you've actively done something wrong. Like, don't get me wrong, if you, like, bump into me and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, man," I'll accept that apology. But if you steal money from my wallet, it's like, no, that wasn't a mistake. You actively decided to steal from me. Like, your apology after the fact means nothing. So, like, seeing Booger, like, talking in his 1 HP voice and being like, "I've been trying to find a way to convince people how genuinely sorry I am." It's like, I don't care. You're not sorry. You can't possibly be sorry when you not only lied about cancer, but then continue to lie and deflect until you are pushed to, like, the absolute limit where you realize that you've messed up and you can't keep lying, and now you're acknowledging it. Like, no, I just don't care about your apology. I genuinely don't. And then I also just think Boogie's, like, super manipulative. Like, he still wants you to feel sorry for him. He's like, "I've had other people in my life that have died of cancer." And it's like, shut up, hold on. None of this has anything to do with what you did. You're just adding that in there so that people can still feel sorry for you. And you might say, "Oh, well, that's a little too callous," or, "Oh, you're doing a little too much mind reading." But let's see how Boogie acts when he's engaging with someone that isn't falling for his manipulation.
Hold on, I just want to say for people, just for people that's listening, because this is such common.
I do monthly blood tests specifically for this.
You're such a you're a horrible human being. Okay, you're a horrible person.
Fuck yourself.
No, you're a bad person. You're a horrible, abusive,
fireman in a
manipulative person.
goddamn Trump office. Okay, I'm sorry that I didn't make the choice of fucking. No, I'm sorry.
It would take
so bad.
Smear me. I fucking smear you.
Just take note of that Boogie comes onto his apology stream talking in his 1 HP voice, really trying to, like, play this character and be manipulative of being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I made this mistake. Oh man, I'm sorry." And, you know, he's with Keemstar, who is, like, his actual friend and is kind of, like, falling for it to a certain extent. Destiny didn't care about any of that. In fact, he started calling out even more of his lies. And I'm going to be honest, they have more, like, arguments about, like, whether or not he's lying about other specific parts of the cancer. But I just, listen, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I don't even care to engage in that topic anymore. Like, he lied. That's all I really care about at this point. But yeah, Destiny started pressing him even more, started calling him out on other lies that Destiny, you know, thinks that he's lying about. And Boogie's mask slips. He realizes that he can't manipulate Destiny. Destiny doesn't care about his apologies. Destiny doesn't care about his 1 HP voice. Destiny just doesn't care about any of his manipulation. So Boogie's mask slips, and he starts insulting him. He starts trying to character assassinate him. He starts deflecting. And yeah, I mean, his manipulative attempts to get people to feel sorry for him doesn't get much more clear than what I'm about to show you right now.
Will be as genuine with the suicide stuff as I can. It's been 5 years since I've talked about it, and since I felt that way. But the reason I went through that is twofold. Number one, when somebody's suicidal and they're talking about being suicidal, most of the time they don't really want to die. The people that just want to die, put a bullet in their head. I know. It's happened. People I love. So when you're talking about suicide, you're just trying to find hope, man. Suicide happens, and this is, you can Google this, suicide happens when pain outweighs hope. And I was in a tremendous amount of pain, and I was losing hope that it was going to get better. So I tried to figure it out, but I kept going to the doctor because I was hopeful. I was hopeful that things would get better. If I knew that I was going to live to this, I'd still choose it too, by the way. I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I made the right choice. I'm so glad I fucking
Can we stop the cringe impassioned speeches?
I don't care anymore. Again, this is going to sound callous, but I just don't care about this person. I don't believe anything that they have to say. It just sounds so cringe and fake and preachy and manipulative. It just does to me. Listen to Boogie's proof that he's suicidal.
That was too mean, but no, yeah, like, Jesus.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I was saying any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like, that's what I was going to say. But yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
It is self-harm, motherfucker. That's why people like to do this. It is a form of self-harm, motherfucker. That's why we do it.
Yeah, I don't think that Boogie eats food because it's self-harm. I think he just likes the taste of food. Anyways, it continues to ratchet up to Booger threatening to unalive himself on stream. I'm not kidding.
Cartman's like, I've got golden ticket. He's like, I've got this cancer, bro. Now I can fucking make tons of views, and I can fucking
like imagine like after googling
knife. Do not do anything with that knife. No.
No, he wants me to. He told me to, right?
No.
Oh, this is so much better than eating a sandwich
right now.
So much better than eating a sandwich, Destiny.
Put that away right now.
Fucking piece of shit.
And again, yeah, at the end there, it's him just like still trying to deflect onto Destiny and make him seem worse in some ways. Like, you think I'm not actually suicidal? Well, watch me do it, Destiny. You're a worse person than me, even though I faked cancer. And it's just like, it's just so cringe. Because, as you saw there, Keemstar, like, exited out of the call. And part of me wonders if Boogie doesn't realize that Destiny was also streaming. Because Keemstar left the call. But let's look at Destiny's perspective while he was still in it.
What else do you lie about? Is your real name not even Boogie?
Yeah,
I think it has to be the.
That's a nickname.
You're this socially adept at this. There's no way you can have that social cue.
It's a nickname, obviously. Is your real name Destiny?
Only when I'm stripping.
Keemstar stops the LolCow live show, right, his live stream, and Boogie just immediately stops, going on his suicidal, like, rampage. Like, it's just so obviously manipulation to me. So, at the end of the day, Boogie lied about having cancer. He definitively lied. It is one of the worst things that I've ever seen a YouTuber do. He is actual garbage, actual scum of the earth. The funny part is that he still very well may have cancer. Because, like, I do believe that he does have, like, the secondary form of polycythemia or whatever. And, he's fat, has an unhealthy diet. And if he does end up having cancer, I'm not even going to feel bad. Again, I don't care if that comes off as callous. I simply cannot bring myself to feel bad for this guy. Anyways, I don't really want to talk about Boogie anymore, ever, really. I kind of don't see him topping himself this time, but I mean, I guess I'll make another video if he somehow manages to do something worse than faking cancer, but until next time, bye.